everyone, it's Emily. Welcome to Mama from Scratch. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some Christmas Winter Wonderland DIY decor ideas from the Dollar Tree. I came up with 5 different looks for you guys. I think they're all really pretty, they're super simple, and they have definitely a higher end look to them. So I hope you guys do enjoy them. Give them a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, because we'd love to inspire and motivate you to unleash your creativity on a budget and share with you different ways you can decorate your house on a budget. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with these pretty DIYs.
For the first DIY, you will need a wreath. You need 2 floral picks, hydrangeas, as well as the silver picks, some ribbon of your choice, a glue gun and scissors, as well as the floral ties as well. And you're going to first start by figuring out how you want your floral picks to look. You could actually get probably 5 of these and wrap them completely around the wreath, and it'd be really pretty. I am going to separate these 2 and bring the 2 pick parts towards the middle, and then use the floral tie to wrap it around and secure it to the wreath. You could glue this to it, but I want to be able to reuse these again later on without ruining them. So I am just bending them around, and then I will use another floral tie that I cut in half to secure the top of the sprig to the wreath. Now I decided I wanted to make a bow for this, and I wanted it to be a double bow. So I had this one that I made from a previous DIY, and I thought this would be really pretty together. Now you can make your bows however you would like. This one I am going to make a little bit larger, so I am going to just add a little bit of glue to glue down the layers to this. There's multiple different ways to make bows. You choose the way that you would like first, and then I am just going to secure the other bow I made previously to the one with glue. So now I have my double bow, and you can place this going either direction that you would like. I am going to have it facing down, so I'm adding a little bit of glue and then just pressing that on there to secure that. Go ahead and fluff your bow however you would like. I like the bow ribbon that has the wire in it. Then I just cut the bottom in a V shape. That way it gives it a nice little look on each of my ribbons on the ends. And now you could leave this just as is. I think it's really beautiful, but I wanted to add a little bit more Winter Wonderland theme to this and give it a little bit more of a iced look. So I wanted to take those white hydrangeas. They do have a little bit of white glitter on them, so it's really nice. It just adds a little bit of sparkle to it. And I placed those, just gluing them down between the 2 ornament bulbs there, and then I took the silver sprigs and just added those kind of tucked into the greenery. That way it just kind of adds a little bit of the silver kind of coming out around the top. And again, this is completely optional. I did that to both sides, and this is how it turned out. I think it is really beautiful. It definitely has that Winter Wonderland Christmas look to it, and I think it's just gorgeous. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that one. Moving on to the second one, you are going to want a glue gun, scissors, the string lights, the bells, some twine, and also some pine cones. Now depending on what color your garland you are going to be using, mine is actually white, so I am going to be using the tan colors. I feel like it blends in a little bit more than the green color, but you choose what you would like. This is where you're just going to take the twine and you're going to loop your bells in there, and these are a really good size bell. They're about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and I think that they're just perfect. So go ahead and start adding those onto your string. I used all 9 that came in this package. You could use more if that is what you would like to do, but I thought 9 worked really well with the set of string bulb lights that we're going to be actually attaching them to. And I'm just going to be looping these around the string lights, and you don't have to do this, but I thought it held it really nicely. And then I kind of put 2 bells for each bulb light, if that makes any sense. I thought that worked out pretty well. And then I just tied the string around the end of the bulb light, and it secured it. You could hot glue it if you want to. Just be careful because it is wired. You don't want to melt that area. Then I just added a little bit of glue to the bottom of my pine cones, and again I glued that to the actual string, not to the bulb light. That way I wouldn't melt the wiring in there. I don't know if it would completely melt, but I didn't want to take any chances on that, so I just went ahead and did that for every 3 or 4 of the bulb lights. I went ahead and added it to my flocked garland that I actually got at Walmart, and I love the way this looks. You can also flock your own garland or your own tree. I have a tutorial on that. I'll leave that link down below for you. I did that last year and I loved the way these 2 DIYs came together. I think they're just gorgeous. Now we're going to be using some cut up ribbon, the burlap ribbon, to just cut those in half, as well as some other ribbon from Dollar Tree. I did this last year to a set of string lights and I thought it was a great DIY and you guys all loved it. So this year I'm redoing it again, but we're doing more on the Winter Wonderland theme for this video. So I thought that the burlap ribbon worked great. All I'm doing is tying it about every 2 or 3 ornament bulbs or the bells, and then I'm adding another one. So just skipping a few and then adding another one, and you're just doing a simple tie knot on these, and then I'm going in with the other ribbon and adding those in there. And it may look a little bit messy now, but I promise you it looks really, really good when we're all done. And again, it's an easy DIY garland and it costs just a few dollars, because at the stores garlands can be so expensive. So here again, I'm just adding another ribbon in there, and I really like it. So I find that if you use a skinny, a semi-thick ribbon, and then a really wide ribbon, I think it looks really good. So I'm using the brown burlap, the white and gold with the Christmas trees, and then just a white and silver one, and I think they all play really well together. To add to this, to make it a little bit more on that wintry vibe and bulk it up a little bit, I am going to be using those hydrangeas again, and I did cut them off of the stems and using about 2 or 3 flowers and gluing those down every 2 or 3 bulb and ornament bells. And I think it looks really, really good all set up. I just love the way this looks. And then if you light it up, it's perfect for your office, depending on your office space, or if you're around your house like I am using it here. For the next DIY, you're going to want your glue gun, the same ribbon, pine cones, the little glass bulbs, some poinsettias, a candlestick, a candle, and then the hydrangeas again. I'm trying to reuse a lot of the same products, that way you guys can see all the different DIYs that you can do using them. So I hope you guys like that. I am gluing on the mirrored little glass ornaments here, and then adding the pine cone that has a little bit of silver on it. If your pine cones are plain, you can just use some Mod Podge and add a little bit of glitter on there with that as well. I think a little bit of glitter looks really good on the pine cones. And then I'm just taking my ribbon and adding it on and kind of making it into a V shape, because you want just a little bit of it hanging off. It definitely spruces up the candlestick, and you can find those at Dollar Tree as well. Everything here is from the Dollar Tree, you guys. I'm really trying to be very specific on that, and I really think that it's just looks great. You could stack 2 of the candlesticks up, which would look really good if you needed more height, but I really like the way this all came together. So now for the next one, you're going to be using the hydrangeas again, the poinsettias, you're going to be using the bells, you're going to want a wreath holder, the mirrored little smaller ornaments, the other larger ornaments, and then you're going to want the pine cones, and then 2 different types of ribbon of your choice. I'm using the silver and white, and then the burlap again that's been cut, a glue gun, and some scissors. Now for this one, I'm kind of recreating this type of look that we had with the garland that we made. So this time I'm going to be just using the separate ornament balls for this. But you could use the string lights if you wanted to. I'm starting by adding the burlap ribbon first in a V shape and just gluing that down. It does look a little bit messy. Don't worry, it won't look like that in the end. I promise. It'll be beautiful. And then once you get that going all the way around, then you're going to start layering in your other pieces. So I'm doing an ornament, then I'll do a hydrangea, and then a bell, and then more ribbon and another color, and kind of layering those in there, kind of seeing as it goes. So you can do 1 round of each, or you can kind of work it in, you know, kind of a 3, 6, 9, 12 kind of thing. I like to just go by the seat of my pants, basically. So adding in the pine cones definitely adds a little bit more of that warmth to it, because it's a wood tone, and I think it looks really nice and kind of darkens it up and just gives it that little bit of a holiday vibe. So you're just adding those in. They also, I should mention that Dollar Tree does have 2 different types of silver poinsettias as well as white poinsettias that are really pretty. I think they're much better quality this year than they were last year. So if you like those, you can always pick those up as well. And then I'm just layering in the silver bells. I just love the way they have the snowflake detail on them. And I'm just layering it here, guys. And you can add as much as a little as you want, but this is how it all came together. I really like how you have the different textures between the flowers and then the shiny bells and then the sparkly ornaments and then the pine cones. I think it all looks really well together. It is definitely pretty. Then I actually layered it on my wood mirror that I have, which I really like doing for the holidays, and I think it looks really pretty on there. It kind of brightens that up a bit. And then I also took a reindeer that I had, just tied the burlap and lace ribbon around and glued the bell to it, and I thought it just dressed up that reindeer so much. I hope you guys enjoyed these Winter Wonderland Christmas DIYs from Dollar Tree. Let me know which one was your favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.